Well, I don't know what I was doing, but considering what's in, but considering what's in, but considering what's in, but considering what's in.
There we are. Echo. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Minions of the Zoo. I'm your host, Johnny Hellcat, and with me today is Will Forge.
Howdy.
And I am a professional today.
Ain't we all?
How's your day going?
It goes all right. Not much to complain about, and I shouldn't if I could.
Fair.
Yours?
No, not too bad. I found out that a job that I've been doing, which offers no real financial bonus or detriment, will be taken away from me at the beginning of the year.
Huh.
To which I am moderately pleased, so I don't care.
I can understand that. I found out that the temporary assignment that I have been given, where basically loaned out to another group in the company, is officially through to the end of the year. So, okay. My joke is I'm in the loaner program. This is every July or August they come through and say, "Hey, we need you to help out over here."
It's actually kind of funny, and a lot of people will like kind of stress about my job. You know, being the customer service representative on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, if you think you feel, I go, every time I mention this, I go, if you feel like you were ever out of place, just remember this. I didn't apply for this job. And they're like, what? And I go, I accidentally got here. Because I tried to go into claims, and claims is part of customer service.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went in for customer service, and I'm like, sure, okay, this is a thing. And then I found out I had made a terrible mistake. But I stuck it out.
Say, is you nuts wanting to go into claims?
Well, my buddy worked in claims at the time. And
say
so
that
I just went to work with him.
That takes a special type. I have learned through experience I am not that type.
I am very much that man. There's a lot of stuff that I will do when it comes to the computer programs that we use. And a lot of that is making a lot of higher-ups mad because I don't really follow the rules when it comes to doing it. I mean, I follow the basic, you know, I don't do anything wrong, technically.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten a lot of findings where it's like, well, he's technically correct, but he should have done this. And I look at my boss and I'm like, what makes you think I'm ever going to do that? She's like, well, I have to tell you you got to do it. And I'm like, okay, you tell me all you want.
You know, it's really bad because I'll end up doing the look at the situation, look at the instructions, and then look at what the actual guideline is and say, okay, because of the guidelines, I'm gonna do my own thing right here, which is this.
And I was talking with a higher up with one of the groups that I work with, and we had these issues with these. There's a translation problem with the out-of-state ambulatory surgical centers.
Okay.
When they're trying to have surgeries done at an ambulatory surgical center, it apparently is saying, no, you can't do that there because it's not a benefit of the contract. That provider can't do that thing there.
Really?
Right. And I found a translation that says, yes, they can. And I was talking to the higher up, and I go, so I found a code that says that this person can have this thing at this location. She goes, what's the problem? I go, it's out of state. She goes, do it anyway. I'm like, okay.
Out of states can be kind of tricky because you know how many of those rules are state specific.
Right. And this state is, I mean, it's part of the group that we serve.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, here's the thing. This is what you're going to see. And she goes, does it share the same provider type? I go, yes. She goes, then I don't care. Perfect.
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
And so anyone who has, like, most of the people who have, like, claims questions around the work, they usually come to me because I understand claims more than anyone else in the department, other than maybe one other person. And even then, like, she's like, ask him.
I don't know more about claims than everyone else, but in the realm of certain policy systems and guidelines, I know more than everyone else, or at least as much as the most knowledgeable. And then you get to the, well, this is the core document. These are the modifiers. If there's any conflicts along the way, everything is always interpreted in the way most beneficial to the customer.
Right.
So if document 1 says yes, document 2 says no, and document 2 is not a direct modifier of 1, and yes is better for the customer, then the answer is going to be yes.
All right. And I've talked to one of the groups that I work with is actually a provider side.
All right.
And I'm a customer advocate, so automatically there's a conflict of interest. But, you know, I do what I need to do to get things done.
Right.
And I've actually had a few people who they're like, you need to adjust this claim. Okay. They don't say why, because their notations are different than the member side.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, can you tell me why it needs to be adjusted? And they're like, because of this code. And what does that code do? I don't know, just adjust the just adjust the claim. I'm like, I don't have justification for the claim. I can't adjust a claim for information that I don't have.
If you want me messing with that, you have to tell me the why.
I'm like, that is illegal.
Uh-huh.
And it'll get us in tons of deep shit.
Yeah, that's one of those things you get the
think most people in that department forget that I'm a member advocate, not a provider advocate.
Well, my particular position, I'm an everything advocate.
Well, the worst part about mine is that like I still have to like take the member into consideration, but I have to use the provider's rules for it. So I can't just adjust a claim based off of minimal information.
Right.
Like I can look at a claim if like say like a member submitted a claim and just be like, oh yeah, this is what this code needs. It's a C claim. Member submitted claim. Sure. I'll just take this code and switch it with this code. There, done. It's approved. Because the information's on the claim, there you go. But I've had so many people just be like, okay, you can adjust this claim. Like, with what? What in the Sam hell am I going to do this with this? Like, no. That is definitely not.
Yeah. No, I get the whole on that. I can't adjust claims at all. That's a completely different part of the company. I'm able to see some basic information on them, but if it comes to like actually touching them, that's a total hands off. I can reach out to the claims folks, but my specific role involves advocating the customer to the company, advocating the agent to both, and advocating the company to the agent and the customer. So I'm like the ultimate middleman.
Yeah.
And for an interesting twist, a modification they're making in the department, I will likely be licensed before the end of next year. My specific roles never required being licensed because if it's a transaction that requires a license to be involved, we use the agent's license or I get them over to a licensed rep.
Mm-hmm.
And I will do the studying and I will take the licensing test as long as they don't try to make me claims.
Warning, clear area.
If they try to make me claims, Lucy's going to have some explaining to do. That does sound pretty close to base. Okay, well, yeah, there is a
as you notice,
yellow orange circle that is
attacking us.
Yeah.
When we walk out, I have a animal detractor.
Is that what that yellow orange circle is?
Yes, that's the zone of effect.
Okay, there's a purple thing off to the east, not far at all.
That's part of the mission.
Okay. I'm working on deep drill for aluminum, I believe.
So I was telling you about my buddy's server.
Right.
He has the shit luck with his deep mines.
Okay.
There's no close platinum. Nothing close by. The closest platinum mine I think is around here.
Oh, so when it comes to the resource allocation on the map, you basically rolled a natural 1.
Pretty much. Titanium's pretty close. Platinum's really the only bad roll. Okay, we are down there.
Did I put a battery on this? I probably should, shouldn't I? It's far enough away, I'm not going to wire it to our grid. I'm just going to give it its own independent power.
There he is. No, potions and a steel pickaxe.
Okay. Yeah, the loner assignment they've got me on right now involves my absolute most least favorite thing. Outbound calls. But the thing that they have going for them is they truly are courtesy calls. No, it's make sure you're speaking with the right person, and then it's yeah, we wanted to catch this early because it can have negative impacts on you, and so as a courtesy, we're reaching out to you to let you know and make sure everything's okay there, and make sure we can get things taken care of.
So as a matter of coincidence, our first reward is platinum ingots, Wayfarer head armor and fiber, oxygen bladder and oxide, or alteration bench and attack speed.
Go with the platinum,
We
then.
need that one. So platinum or oxide?
Go with the platinum, because I'm going to end up my next round of exploration after I get the aluminum drill down. I'm going to find in place for oxide, and we will have way too much to deal with. Oh, I'll tell you though, nothing has convinced me of the loss in quality in reading comprehension in our education system quite like this job.
Yeah.
Did you open and read your mail? Did you read the document? Did you didn't? Okay, just out of curiosity, if you didn't read the document and you didn't, if you didn't open your mail and you didn't read the document, Why are you so upset with us about the outcome? If you didn't understand what you read in the document, you do realize we got people here all day long that would be more than happy to review that with you and explain what it means.
Actually, you know, there is a document that anytime we hear this during the call, it kills us inside. Because all the work that we have done on your phone call just gets thrown right out the fucking window.
Oh.
And that's the form that says any services that aren't covered by your insurance, you will be held legally responsible.
Ouch.
And that doesn't matter why it's denied. It just matters that it's denied.
That it's denied. I don't even have feels and that one hurts.
Right. And the sad part is that it's completely illegal. Because it's provider practice. There is nothing we can do if you sign that stupid piece of paper.
Probably beyond
and even some
just
providers,
beyond that.
Like if you go to your doctor's office and they just have you sign that keypad, it's on the documentation that you just put your digital signature on.
They assign it to that whether you reviewed everything or not.
Yep.
And there's your advice from the professionals, folks. Always pay attention to what you're signing. Also, pay attention to what you're not signing, because being a industry insider, there are certain documents that if you don't sign, we can't help you.
Right.
Probably my favorite little hassle on that runs around the policy application and subscription agreement stuffs. It's like, we can start the process of everything without these, but in the long run, if you don't sign them, you end up not having a policy.
Right.
And there's just, if you don't sign them, there's no way we can get around it. You have up until this date to sign them, or else the policy gets canceled, period. The state will not let us counter from that. Legal will not let us counter from that. Because that is your contractual agreement. You don't sign the contract, you don't have one. Composites, titanium plate, 8 more electronics. Where are my 8 more electronics? Okay, that'll get me 8 more electronics.
Is there fat on that bench? Yes, there is.
There's always fat on that one bench.
Let's see.
Every third or fourth time I come back from hunting trip, all the regular meat gets turned into fat. Carbon fiber, composites, and where's the titanium? I need titanium.
Okay, so as you see, I really didn't do much. I just stretched it out of a unit.
Yep, I see that. There's a hole in the floor.
Just a little one. I mean, if you wanted, we could put a foundry there, but yeah.
I don't think there's enough space.
It only needs 2 up.
It only needs 2 up. No, I was thinking depth, but
Yeah, it's only 1 square.
Okay.
It's 1 square and like maybe 1 in some. It might take some rearranging, but yeah, ultimately it'll fit.
Well, with that, I will learn the engram, and I already have. Let's see. Oh, we got all that crap. I think. As soon as I'm done with this battery.
Yeah.
Oh, helps if I eat.
Gold wire, copper wire. Gold is over here, so we're good there.
Okay, foundry.
We need a shit load.
Okay, we got the glass. So I need 15 concrete mix. 5 more electronics. Yeah, that'll do 5 electronics. There should be a goodly amount of gold still in the box, yeah. Down to 2 more ingredients for the... No, 1 more ingredient. 5 titanium plates. Do I have the stuff for the titanium plates in there, or do I have to go get it?
Take some of these out to make a little bit of space. Try not to take anything out that's... Oh. Dang it. Maybe you gotta be in the way.
And after I get the... So I'll probably just put a biofuel deep drill on the oxide for now, but once I get the oxide and the aluminum drilling, I'm going to look at upgrading the drills on the copper. Okay, half a minute, there'll be a foundry on the fabricator.
Cool.
I'm just good that way.
So we're gonna take...
Okay, where is your cripple hip? Not Boko. There we go.
Battery's done.
Yep, so you can place and position that as you wish. Though I do have the wiring tool for now because I need it to set up that deep drill.
do you mean it's not going to fit? You lie.
I was concerned about that.
You fibbing bitch. Oh, I wonder. Oh.
So I get to have other fun this week.
Okay. Sure. I see how it is. You're gonna make me move shit around again.
But of course. Yeah, Friday is my annual just how bad has your hip gotten checkup. Which, since it includes, among other things, x-rays and poking and prodding and bending and twisting, like, move your leg as far as you can in this direction, then twist it in an unnatural direction. It's always a bad hip day.
This doesn't hurt, does it?
Well, to give you some context, when I demolished the joint, it got put back together. It's healed better than anyone had any right to expect, which means it's still terrible, but it's not nearly as bad as it could have been. But one of the things is the joint and everything is actually grooved and locked in certain ways. If I lift my knee up, I cannot rotate the leg to kick my foot out to the side.
Interesting.
It locks into a groove in the joint, and it just won't rotate that direction. That's just one of the peculiarities. But they, every single time we're doing a joint checkup, they want to see how well it does that. And of course, they're checking for any additional collapse of the femoral head and everything like that. It's like, the bone's dying. It's not dead yet. Leave it alone. Think. Okay, now what direction is the... It's straight past that tree. I swear if it wasn't for the scanner, I would never be able to find this one aluminum spot.
Do you have a... How is it that your reward thing has not gone away? Missions.
I don't know. I do not know.
Come back to that.
Come on, it's up. There it is. And once again, I forget to bring a transmitter with me. I didn't bring a thing. Bad me. Advanced battery pack.
I may need an extra
deploy
room
this.
just for the generator. Just put it on an extra room just outside of the place. Its own little utility.
I mean, a lot of things need just their own little utility space.
Probably do the same for the stone and the wood too.
It's not high up on a tower, but it'll work. Rapunzel, let down your hair. Let's see.
Wait, not, sir. I've got an air here.
There we go. Now it's got no power yet because this did not connect the way anticipated. Connect there, and then you two.
Oh, I could get it over here.
Connect to that. Still doesn't have any power until the morning, but as the morning comes, we'll start mining aluminum in earnest. You know, if I'd thought about it, I would have brought a platinum lightning rod down with me too, because that is like my favorite rapid charge accessory. One electrical storm will top off your battery. That's in the game only, folks. Remember, in real life, you do not want lightning to strike any of your electrical systems. It's bad for them.
Except for your lightning rod.
Yeah, but you're not say.
Power shit.
Yeah, in the real world, you're not attaching your lightning rod to your home's power.
Man, if you could. Put electric companies out of work.
Yeah, well, the whole notion of lightning in a jar, if you could... I mean, one lightning bolt, how many kilowatt hours did you just take in? So the thing is, folks like power companies can be really, really mean and nasty about stuff like that. So I would, if I worked out the tech, I would probably really keep it under my hat.
Let's see here. A bolt of lightning contains an enormous amount of electricity with a typical strike transferring about 500 million to 1 billion joules of energy. Is there a way to get a battery to store that much power?
I mean, in theory, with the right kind of battery, the problem is you have, of course, the entire shock to the system of how much power it is, how quickly, the thermal strain that adds. the fact that your average battery just can't charge that fast. I am curious if there is something that could be done with graphene or a graphene variant. Because my understanding is that is a very efficient power storage.
Because of course you'd have to get it to, once you have the strike, you'd have to have it cool so that it could actually work. Unless you can have some machine that's, you know, fairly of a marketable price that's able to withstand such a high temperature for a long amount of time. But you'd have to have a way to cool it without completely shattering the metal attached to the machine.
Well, I mean, the lightning rod itself handles a lot of the thermal stress. Other than you're pushing that much electricity through a wire, the resistance is going to create its own heat. Right. But you figure if the lightning rod can channel it to ground, you should be able to channel it to something else. The problem is commercial electronics right now, you can circuit break so that a surge like that doesn't fry your system, but to actually process it through.
I mean, it's a multi-billion-dollar win if you can do that. But
oh yeah, I mean, then then all you have to do is pick somebody to license it to that's bigger and meaner than power companies. I nominate Boeing. Those folks scare me.
I mean, if anyone needs a win, it'd be Boeing.
You got to figure getting on their bad side is kind of like seeing Canada on the battlefield. You know, with their wartime motto of "It's not a war crime yet." Still trying.
Creature. Okay. How much ammo do I have? 2? Okay, I'm not taking that. Tools, ammo. Casings over here.
That's fabricator. I want that.
That is 762.
And then I need.
I'm not saying I need a bandolier of 100 762 rounds, but that's not to
but
say
you need the
to that issue on the way there.
I'm not going to say I need a bandolier of 100 762 rounds, but I need a bandolier of 100 762 rounds.
I need a bandolier, and I don't care what ammo it is.
Give me that sweet, sweet ammo boost. Okay. Do we have a spare biofuel right now? Of course not. Well, I think after the storm, I'll end up taking the beefalo out. So, you is not doing your job there. Curious what happens if I stick you a little bit farther out in the open here, just out of curiosity. Hey, it's actually working now. Not that we particularly need it, but
Shovel.
I ain't seen anyone in the chat. Yeah. So it happens you skip one Tuesday and the chat just goes dead.
Yeah.
Oh, 5-hole condensed enzymes.
I mean, if you really need more of them. I know a pretty hardcore way to go about it.
Not that eager to join the choir eternal.
Yeah, because I figured on my own build, I'm like, I'm gonna see what this geyser gives us. And so you hook up, oh, what the hell was it? Let's pull this tree here. It's not the electronic, not the electric extractor. It was a biofuel extractor of some sort. Oh, yeah. Not the biofuel extractor, wasn't that? It was a vapor condenser. That's right. Tier 4. Put that bad boy on there. And then, not only do you initially get attacked by wolves and black panthers, and then you get attacked by regular panthers, and a whole shitload of them, and a whole shitload of emu. And then after all that, you get attacked by 4 to 6 panthers.
So it's basically prepare and prepare and die.
Yeah, I surrounded mine with several walls of fortified barrier,
Mm-hmm.
and then put the spikes in there, and then from there I put in the bramble, and in that I put in the hedgehogs. So I was definitely ready
And how long was it before you died?
I actually do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Impressive. Kill nearby epic creature. Enjoy.
Yeah, hopefully it's just the bear.
Kill the bear. Figure I actually want to put a tracker down on the aluminum. Brr.
You hear boars, it's the bear. If you hear wolves, it's the black wolf.
I actually been playing some Ark with some friends for a goodly amount of the time right now, and actually going to try ascending and everything like that. And of course, since Wildcard can't get their crap together and everything, it gets glitchy sometimes. And
Yep, black wolf.
oh, you're playing Ark and I got Arked. It's a game where no matter how good you are, you're gonna get Yamcha'd. Let's have a look on sucking less.
Hey, we got it.
Yay!
Probably the first time I've actually gotten that on the ground. So we have Kumara, seeds, iron ore, and oxite, melee damage, and the titanium attachment. Iron and oxide.
Warning. Clear immediate area.
Okay.
Take your eyeball somewhere else. Take it to hell.
Activate the drill now. Check the power. Hey, it's got 1 million in juice. And the only thing this is powering is this one drill.
So, far be it for me to tell you something completely obvious. Did you know explosive ammo explodes?
I probably would have guessed.
I mean, it's in the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was fiddling around with some of the other ammos that you're able to build. They have the incendiary rounds. Which,
Mm-hmm.
when you're fighting a bear, not a good idea. Especially in the forest.
Oh,
You shoot the bear catches fire, the forest catches fire. It's
you're pissing Smokey off extra there.
yeah. And the explosive ammo, which, funnily enough, pretty good at blowing up the those thatch houses for the lost or the lost missions.
Mm-hmm.
Works really good for that. However, if you're attacked and end up all needing to reload your weapon. It's always good to remember that you have explosive ammo, and it can kill you if you shoot something point blank.
Yeah, I just trying to think about that. It's like, I guess that where this is going is that this is not short range ammo.
No, not in the slightest.
Oh, come on. Try it or no balls.
I mean, that's what science is for. That's one of the reasons I made subject 4862632 is to experiment with some of the other stuff that Agent 23, who I also made for that same build. I'm like, so you're going to play with this stuff. I am not going to kill my character, even though it's the same whatever. Yeah, I'm like, I'm just going to let this... I'm going to give this other person a lot of leeway.
We're gonna give him enough rope, knowing he's gonna hang himself.
He is Super Dave, which I would have thought would have been a better name. Now that I think about it. Super Dave or Mr. Bill? Probably more Mr. Bill.
Oh yeah, I have to do a little bit of searching again because I have got plans to unashamedly abuse the company's bereavement policy. See, there is the company is rather generous on the bereavement policy. Including you can get 1 day for somebody who's like not related to you or anything. Like, yeah, this is like my best friend, this is my best friend's dad, etc. Yeah. For immediate family members, you get a week. And it doesn't have to be taken all at the same time. Now, I'm kind of waiting on my mother-in-law and my father-in-law to die. Not because I'd be particularly bereaved, I rather hate them. But nothing says that you can't take the bereavement time to go and piss on a grave instead.
I mean, it's not necessarily considered abuse if you can use it. It's not how you use it that is the issue. Because they are your family members, keep in mind. But, that being said, I mean, a man's got to go.
Yeah, this is as the song says, a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Men P2. Alright, so let's take...
Say, and I'm not usually that vindictive towards people, but there's the the context being that they are, everybody, whether they consciously think about it or not, everybody has a mental list. Essentially, these are the most evil people that I know. That I know personally, kind of thing. Because, let's put it in the World War II context. Most people know of Hitler. Not that many people know Hitler.
Right.
So if you're doing a list of the people, the most evil people you personally know, if you're not in 1940s Germany, you're probably not going to be saying Hitler. Well, if you're going for the list of the most, say, indisputably most evil people that I personally know, my mother and father-in-law are in the top 3. And if you add my brother-in-law, you still keep it in the top 5. So I'm not going to be particularly put out when something happens to them. But I will be making use of the time that's allotted. And I mean, let's face it. If you're over imbibing in alcohol because you're celebrating the passing of an evil person, or if you're over imbibing in alcohol because you are mourning the passing of a loved one and celebrating their life, is there really any difference?
Not really.
That's good to know. Maybe I'm not quite as bad of a person as I thought.
Because I got a day of bereavement for my stepdad. And to say we didn't get along is an understatement.
See, here's the thing. Stepdad would count under company policy. My company policy as immediate family.
Yeah.
Brother, sister, say parents, mother-in-law, father-in-law, spouse, children. I want to say, that sibling-in-law may count too. Aunt and uncle is just one step too far removed for the 5 days. But I say at the same time, it's weird because I think I'd have to double check, but I think grandparents get a week allotment. But I think it's only 1 day for uncles and aunts.
So
talk about keeping the short end of the stick.
Which is when I was offered.
And that's what you get with live TV.
Which just makes me wonder how long it's been sitting there.
I want to say only a couple of minutes, but
so I'll go with the do we go steel arrows or ores? Because platinum is the only one in there that's really.
I mean, which ores?
Platinum and sulfur and gold.
And we're not really suffering for any of those right now, are we?
Not really. No data to display. Data to display. Oh.
Yeah.
That usually helps if we're on the... God, this thing really went down, didn't it?
Yeah, it's
Hot damn. There we go. See what happens when you miss the show, fellas?
Yeah, as it's okay. Yeah, that looks live again.
Okay, so we can go for the steel and flare arrows. The longbow is kind of pointless at this point. But we have platinum, coal and ore, or coal and silver, and then the attachments, which we don't need anymore.
All right. Oh, more skills for the beefalo. Let's see.
Let's go with the arrows. 18 and 6.
Warning. Clear immediate area. WEDS departed.
So, back to my buddy's server again. He's like, yeah, we should do one of the actual missions. And I go, they have actual missions? And he goes,
Yeah.
Have you ever done them? I'm like, I have played this game. Let me see if I can pull up the analytics for my Steam here. I have played this game Where are you?
Let's see. A lot more than I have, sure.
974 hours, 974.8. I have not done a single mission. I have only played the contact missions.
Well, I'm coming up towards 200 hours. A few more streams, I'll hit 200.
To say that my wife hates that I play this game so much is an understatement. She's not a fan.
I mean, you got to figure. I've got games that I've got thousands of hours into. Probably half of those Monkey turned me on to.
I actually got a stream with Monkey playing Phasmo.
Oh yeah, that is fun. But I am rustier than rusty on Phasmo. They have done too many updates since my last play.
Yeah, I think it was Della that got me into it. Della and Camel.
Yeah, I think it was Monkey that got me into Phasmo. Monkey is the one that got me into 7 Days.
Camel got me into 7 Days.
Pretty sure Monkey's the one that got me into Ark.
I have not played Ark.
It's got its pros, it's got its cons. One of the cons is Wildcard Studios, but I want to say that it was a combination of Monkey and Moonshock that got me into Grounded.
Moonshock is the one who got me into Icarus. My buddy is the one who told me about it. But Once I actually saw Moonshock playing it, I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, Mooney's the one that got me into Icarus.
And then it is like, oh, let's just suck you into this void that you're never escaping from.
Oh, yeah. Hey, get a level off of killing that worm. Yeah, and I could go down my catalog. It is significant for stuff and the people that have been at various times bad influences on me.
I have to make these things.
So, and of course, among the people who have been bad influences on me, I attribute to Scribe the fact that I stream now.
Yeah, I saw Monkey's video on how to stream, and that pretty much took it from there.
Yeah, I definitely am pretty certain I have not seen that. But what I had been working on before was just some standalone videos. And then Aaliyah was born. I made something for that. And Scribe saw a picture that made a comment about he'd be interested in seeing the process of how that was made. And the next thing you know, I'm streaming.
Crawling my way back.
Yeah, I know how that is. See, that's why I took the beefalo this time. Oh. Yeah. This is hitting a lot of the different drills at different locations and refreshing biofuel canisters and stuff. So, yeah, taking the beefalo with.
Oh, I was about to shoot the mammoth trophy.
Forgot there is one more. Oh, but I don't have. Have biofuel for it. Yeah, load it on the buffalo because it's gonna.
There you go.
It's not gonna encumber the buffalo and it'll free you up. Yeah, there's the other iron drill that's north of the house, but I've got to refresh the biofuel canister on that one too.
I'm looking forward to finally having level 6 beyond.
Yeah, I hear that.
Because once I do, all boats. Oh shit! All bets are off. I'll be going maxed out.
Or
playing it legit because it's always fun to do until you hit the limit, and that's like,
right.
Okay, now how am I going to break that limit?
Yep. Well, I hear you. Jink, you're really doing that, aren't you?
Come on, I'm right in front of you. How did you miss?
Incredible talent.
But yeah, one of the, as I have the maxed out character on my buddy's server, one of the things I've discovered is that the skill where you shoot 2 arrows is amazing.
Yeah, I bet. Probably one of the skills I've actually had. Since I tend to do a lot in the archery tree.
You probably have it.
Let's see. Speaking of,
Let's see, how many skills have you used lately?
2. Yeah, I've got like 2 more to go in the archery tree. Okay, Chank. I'll take you back to the stable.
Okay, how is it that there are no wild animals here? Because I need the bone.
Well, if you far enough from home, you did put the repellent up.
Yeah, I'm between the mines to the east.
Watch, the repellent's glitched.
It's the entire map.
Yeah. It slowly pushes them to the boundary of the entire map. You hit the edge, and you run into a solid wall of wolves and bears and buffalo. I don't know if that ain't the most useless piece of equipment ever.
Hang out in front of this cave here.
Let me guess, you need the bone for the knife, sickle, and spears, right? Okay. Well, if you... I just, say if you're in the caves where the drills are, I just cleared those out. So if you're over that way, I will head this way. And just like that. Weather alert. Son of a... So you're magically spawning leather, eh?
Take the beehive out.
Yeah, those restore really fast when you leave the cave. That annoys the hell out of me.
So you can make it back to the base or that's fine. Yeah.
Say, I'm not bothering. I just burrow into a rock because I didn't want to. Don't wanna just turn around and go back where I came from.
Yeah, I just don't want to try to get hit by trees.
I'm inside a rock. I'm not worried about a tree falling.
As someone who is not inside a rock.
Well, you could have stayed in the cave.
Yeah, that involves the risk of getting cave one. I don't really feel like using my antibiotics quite yet.
Yeah, fair point. I wonder, can... Oh, you can.
Huh?
That is nuts.
Oh, the sponge is
The suit that's got the water slot,
yeah.
you can put a sponge in the water slot. Since I cleared out the water wheels, most of them in the box, I got a handful or so of sponges on me, and it's like, okay.
Oh, and I made a shitload of electronics. So we have 82.
Alright. That just means I won't need anything for, say I won't need to make any for a project or two.
Actually, and because I do actually have a project I'm working on. I'll see if I can get that done before you get back.
Oh. You're gonna surprise me with something else?
Oh, of course I get copper wire. Why the hell not?
See, I see you going hither and thither, but it's a small window on the other screen, so I cannot really can't make out any detail of what you're doing, just that you're doing. It's gonna do the do. Say what I wouldn't give for a wolf or a horse or something to walk past my rock right now. Because you kill one, you leave the body there, it draws in more. And that was timber. 10. Oh!
Nice pretty all back there.
I'm glad I'm in a rock because all the trees near me just blew over. If you check my screen right now,
Yeah, I saw that.
there's one right there. There's one right there. There's one that's like right there. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I think if I hadn't been inside the rock, it might be flattened. Especially that one. I realize that 2 copper deep drills notwithstanding, need to replace the copper deep drills, the biofuel ones, with electric, even if I don't put a backup battery on it, because it's 2 drills. Oh, who am I kidding? Of course, I'll probably put a backup battery on it. Or maybe go too crazy and attach it to the home grid. Yeah, this is okay.
Do you not have an axe?
Oh, I've got an axe. There's not a lot of way. You see my rock?
Yeah.
Tree, 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 tree.
You see why I just ran?
That's why I went inside a rock and stayed there. We've got way too say. Oh, horse! Can't get to me, can you, bastard? Back to the No Orphans Project. There we go. Never fails. The kids hold up to more firepower than the parents do. Oh. And that's the end of my... Yes, I do have to come back to the house because it's in my inventory for now. Except horsey.
That always humors me when they roll like that. Yeah, I suppose you should eat something. It's always funny when they fall acid people.
Yeah. Get more bone for you. Here, I'm dropping the bench right here. 67 bone. Good. Say.
Let's see. Iron pickaxe, stone and iron. Anti-poison tonic. Steel heater shield and leather. flexible frame attachment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Iron ore.
Vacate area.
Okay, and then before you take another mission, I'm going to request an exotics pod. Because I got some. And then run away.
WEDS departing.
Turn your direction over here.
Oh,
It's a lantern. Or
let's see.
you can try this.
I go with the flashlight.
The lantern gives you better radiance light. The flashlight gives you best direct light.
Yeah, I think I'll go with the flashlight.
And then I will need to make you a cave light because, oh my goodness, I love that thing. Or not the cave light, the spotlight thing. It's greatness.
See, then I'll keep the old lantern for backup, because backup.
It's battery powered, so yeah, this thing. Yeah, there's the battery spotlight and the cave light. The cave light's pretty good for like the small caves. The battery spotlight will light up an entire floor.
Wow.
Like you've seen the Trump Tower that I have. I could light up an entire floor with the battery spotlight.
Impressive. I are impressed. Now go hit that iron drill.
Okay, so that's there. I just need to go eat something and then get to dig it. I have the shovel in hand.
Oh.
I don't have food, so that I need. So I told my boss that when the game that I was working with was at risk of losing me, I told my boss, I'm like, they are going to want to keep me. And she's like, well, you know, you might be thinking a bit too highly of yourself. And then when she was in a meeting with the account executive for the account, she spent, I'd say, a good 2/3 of the meeting trying to convince her to let me go with the group. And I go, I told you I was a bargaining chip. And when she had mentioned it, I'm just like, oh no, you're just trying to build me up so that I'll stick around. And then she showed me some of the testimonials that the group had with me being the contract with the group. And I'm like, oh, well, okay. I mean, I have no problem allowing my horn to be tooted a little bit, but yeah.
That's okay. I kind of get the run across the board. It's like Will are great. Will really knows his stuff. He answered all the questions we had. He explained things better than anybody else. There's no accounting for personality, though.
And what did the other people do? Lie.
No, I put myself down more than anybody else does, that's for sure. Except possibly my ex. She still probably has an unhealthy obsession with blaming everything in the world. Everything bad in the world on me. You know, think the way that the average leftist handles Trump. And hypothetically attempted assassination is on the table. I'm not leveling any accusations. I don't believe that there were attempts, but there are people that believe there were attempts and have reason to. Well, you know, there was the poisonings, there was the steering wheel coming off in my hands while I'm driving. That happened like a week after she walked out. There was the ruptured brake line.
So you're saying
and no,
probability.
I am not saying she did any of these things. I personally do not think she did any of them. There are people that do. And as far as having the technical know-how to be able to, that she did. So it's not like I don't think she did because simply because I don't think she could have managed it. She could have managed it. I just don't think she did. Say, but if you look at the list of things that happened after she walked out, but before somebody ran me off the road, it includes 2 explosive blowouts at highway speed, brake line being severed, well, punctured, steering wheel coming off in my hands while I was driving, and a couple of other things. The poisoning happened earlier, but you have to keep in mind if you're trying to lay things at her feet, you have to keep in mind that she decided that she wanted to leave and she wanted a divorce at least 2 years before she actually walked out. Because she was trying to get anything that she could point to say it's all Will's fault and here's why. So she tried to send me off to visit an ex-girlfriend in another state. Put spyware on my computer. Actually, not spyware on my computer. She put spyware on my work computer. Real keeper material. I just don't know how it went wrong. Oh! Bad buffalo. That took way more to kill that buffalo than it should have. Okay.
Oh, there's no water in here. Okay. That is going to be changing.
In where? What?
I have a backup tank for drinking. For animals.
That's got to be connected to the water system, right?
Well, it's connected to the water system for the animals.
Oh, is the one that can like collect rainwater?
Yeah. For some reason, it does not.
Oops.
Just had a rainstorm. So either our boys are pretty thirsty.
Entirely plausible.
Which I actually just boosted the skills for that.
Oh, we've really been emptying that back out. So I need for 2 copper drills. I need 50 aluminum ingots. Well, got the steel screws. Need 16 titanium ingots and 16 carbon fiber.
Hold to fill from nearby deployables. There we go. Now I gotta fill that again.
Titanium 16. Let's see, where are we in the... Oh, not good. Oh, it's nighttime. That's right. I was looking at the electricity supply versus demand, and it's like 14,500 supply, 20,000 demand. This is not sloping the right direction. But it's nighttime, which means the attached solar panels are not doing their thing yet. I might need to make another battery. 12 million just might not be enough. And here's where I wish I had one of my arc engrams. No, 2 of them. The grapple gun and the parachute. The parachute, because I would just jump off the waterfall and glide for a while. The grapple gun, because it lets you take that and add some directionality. And going back up the cliff with the grapple gun and a parachute, so easy. Okay, like I say, in regards to most games in conjunction with Satisfactory, is like, I want my slide jump. To which Mooney always says, wrong game.
The one you want.
Yeah. That is like...
I was playing Phasmo with Dell and I'm like trying to pick up one of the tools and I'm like, oh wait, this isn't.
Yeah. That's one of the intriguing challenges in Phasmo is the limit to how much you can carry and everything like that. It's like, you never heard of backpacks? Pockets? Messenger bags? And it's not like anything you got in there is particularly heavy. It's like, ooh, the book might weigh a whole 6 ounces. Maybe. And the heaviest thing, I'm just trying to think through it, the heaviest thing is probably either the cross or the salt.
Oh, and also the audio equipment.
Well, I mean, the voice box isn't that big. Maybe. Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, now that's bad. The weather took out. I think it's the weather because my battery is gone. I'm gonna have to bring a small building down here in stone just to.
Left it outside.
Yeah. I mean, there's not exactly a spot to. Put it inside here. No. Definitely my bad. Don't think I can make it back, although my weather resistance is better. Oh, and for the thing that makes no sense, you don't get weather shelter by being underwater. Let's see, you're underwater. The only weather exposure element you're not safe from is lightning. You know, it's hail while being in the water will shelter you. If it's rain, it's kind of like reminds you of parents wanted the kids to get out of the pool when it was raining. I'm already wet. As long as there's not thunder, there's no reason to get out of the pool for that. If you're dealing with hail, well, if the water is sufficient impact barrier to buffer against or slow bullets. It can definitely slow hail.
Yeah, hail's more like a minigun.
I mean, being underwater really does slow and stop bullets.
Yeah.
You don't want them to be like shooting straight down on you because it doesn't decelerate as much that way. And you don't want them using shotguns because the pressure wave off a shotgun into water is quite significant.
Yeah.
But otherwise, if you're just dealing with regular handgun round kind of thing, the 3-4 feet down and at an angle, yeah, the bullets aren't going to get you. Not with any lethal or injurious velocity, at least. Exposure. It took me just over the safe line to get back. Oh, hey, but that gave us 60 aluminum, so that'll give me enough for the 2 deep drills. Guess it means for the copper, I probably will put a backup battery on it, but there at least I can do like what I've done with some of our backups here and put them in a cave. Okay, now let's take a look at the 27,000 supply, 20,000 demand. That's better. And of course, any given lightning storm refills the backup batteries. It's titanium plate and composites. Well, we will make the drills first. And I need some just really basic building stuff.
We have 2 flashlights and a lantern.
Hey, I know I'm big, but I don't need a light for backing up any more than I need a beeper for backing up. Okay, maybe I need a beeper for backing up, but not a light.
A new device is using your account. Max Safari. Gee, I wonder who that could be. My stepdaughter. She broke her computer.
Oh.
And so I'm guessing she got the repair done. So they were contemplating whether or not to get the repair plan, and my stepdaughter's like, yeah, we don't need it, and my wife is like, no, you're gonna get it. She's like, you're going to college. The last thing you need to do is have it stolen or broken.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I guess. And then she breaks it, like, almost immediately.
Yeah. Okay, stone is stone weatherproof or just weather resistant?
Stone is weather resistant.
So got to go up to like concrete to be weatherproof.
With concrete and stone brick, those are the two most resilient.
Okay.
Actually, let's check it over here because I have the steps over here made of stone.
So I need 1 floor, 4 walls, a door, and a roof.
Well, these are floors and stairs, so ramps, and they're pretty resilient. So,
All right.
whichever one is more cost efficient for you, I guess, would be the thought. It's actually kind of funny
Almost.
that my platform from which our solar panel hangs out, casting a nice plus-shaped shadow.
Yeah. With the little sunlight block right in the middle of it.
Oh, because of that little tiny hole.
Yep. They paid attention to the details, yes.
That's actually kind of awesome.
Say what you will, they paid attention to the details. And I gotta tell you, I like games that have like good. I don't care much for night cycles in games, but I'm willing to play games that have night cycles and everything.
Okay.
But I like games that have like good
go ahead.
water dynamics and good light dynamics.
Okay. Since no one has decided to come, I am going to take a header.
Eh?
Oh. Okay.
You survived it?
Yeah, I landed in the deep water.
Yeah, talk about lucky.
Okay, maybe I'll go the other way. I'll go towards the house.
Trying to say, I'm gonna land on concrete for crying out loud. He's climbing up on the.
2 hours.
Where was the silica? Silica. It's around somewhere.
So we're gonna aim for that chunk of wood here.
Close.
Kidding me?
I think you still hit it in wireless. It's deep enough.
Alright. Maybe I'm just thinking this. I don't want to break the house.
but you're committed though. You're going the full. If at first you don't succeed, try again thing.
All right, so let's go. Let's make a run for that. Can I make it to the house? Not even close.
I'm gonna say, I don't know. Can you?
There we go. Legs broken.
You kind of folded up here. There's an overflow bag.
With a lantern in it.
Let's see. Zap, 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 zap. Let's see. What's thinking? Not that one. Not that one.
Let's make some dough, shall we?
And he's back in the kitchen. He's back to knitchnicating. I can talk. Hey, streamer.
Here, have a muffin. Oh, can you have a muffin?
Yeah, I've got. I got 4 slots.
Okay.
There we go. Let's see. Do we have a... Oh, right there. Masonry bench. Okay. Oh, you know, we got a stone frame right there. Stack. Just need 1. Sort, and then stone brick. Wall is... Well, that's kind of expensive. What do I need for just concrete walls?
Steel and... Oh, I can do walls. If that's...
Crafted at cement mixer.
I have this cement too. How many do you need?
Just, I mean, basically 4. I need 3 walls and a door frame, and then a door and a roof. I just need something that will shelter replacement battery. Well, I've got a stone brick floor already.
Oh, okay. Well,
because you had one in the masonry bit.
We'll need that anyway, I'm sure, sometime.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you made a floor, I will take that instead of the stone brick one. And
well, I mean, the stone brick one's not good. It's just the floor.
Right.
As long as it's on something, it won't matter. I was just thinking roof and floor. So that's why I went with both.
And then I just need crafting. Doesn't even matter what kind. It can just be a basic wood door for that, because Yeah, wood doors. Yeah. I'm not going to be intimidated by the whole door thing. Let's see.
Hey, level.
Craft the door. Okay. Then I just need replacement battery. Need 4 more titanium plates.
A buddy of mine had bumped into our old boss from like literally my second job.
Okay.
And he was one of the coolest guys there. And come to find out, him and his wife had gotten in some trouble because they were. It's a bar and grill.
All right.
And you can't be an alcoholic running a bar and grill.
I could see that being trouble.
Well, his wife ended up passing away due to cirrhosis.
And that's definitely trouble.
Which is
Right here in River City.
Here, but it's like one of those things where they got face music. And
Yep.
My friend's daughter works in a rehab clinic. And he works there as well, my old boss, as a recovering addict counselor.
Yeah.
And they were talking, he was telling them, he's like, oh yeah, you know, I bumped into our boss. And I'm like, no shit. And just the way he, like, when they were talking, they were reminiscing. And I'm just like, God damn it, like, it makes me miss that job. Even as a dishwasher. I loved that job.
Yeah, I've had plenty of jobs that I've enjoyed, but I always run into, there are some parts of it, you know, a part here, a part there that's like, you know, it would be better if I didn't have to deal with that part of things.
Right. But you'll have that with any job anyway, so there's no...
Yeah. And a really good boss, you know, can more than make up for that.
Right.
That's actually one thing that's got me really, really paranoid in my current job. With any notion of seeking a change in department or a promotion or anything like that. I have had a long string of absolutely amazing bosses. And you know what the odds are on that. I am way past due. Say, I've never had a bad boss at the company, but I'm way past due for a bad boss. So it's...
One of these things is going to happen.
Yeah. And you like to think that that's just because of the effort they put into vetting for promotions and everything like that. But even if you give that credit, and to a certain extent I do, nobody's perfect. No HR department is anywhere close to perfect. How long can it really last?
Right.
I'm a little concerned that it's peaked out, because you get the... I had for like 4 bosses in a row. 4 or 5 bosses in a row. I was like, I don't see how the next person could in any way be better than my current boss. But there was an upwards... It wasn't just a, hey, this is a great boss. Hey, this is a great boss. It's great. There was an upward trend. It feels like it's plateauing. And my boss is like 20 years younger than me. Been like 12 years since I've had a boss that was older than me at the company. Oh, curious question for you. Yeah, reminded of the whole boss conversation and everything. You ever find yourself in a situation where you have a hard time getting along with somebody and liking somebody, or cautious about being too friendly with somebody who, by all accounts and reasons, is a perfectly decent, friendly, upstanding individual, and it's based solely on them bearing more than a passing resemblance physically to somebody who really you did not get along with? You're an entirely different person. You seem a decent fellow, but you look strikingly like somebody who's an absolute jerk to me, so I'm having a hard time coping.
Yeah, I can see that being a problem.
I had that happen in my current company. It wasn't my supervisor, but he was a supervisor in the department. And finally sat down with him. I was like, hey man, I gotta apologize to you, but I want to explain. This is what's going on. You've been absolutely great in every single way, but you look mirror image to a manager that I had to deal with 4 years ago, who was beyond terrible.
Let me tell you a story.
It's personality equivalent of a poison ivy enema. So he was, he he sat and listened. He was everything that I had every right to, to expect that he would be from it, on the basis of he's another good supervisor in the department, not this drift manager I had to deal with in the past. Harvesting your crops.
Yep. Soy and avocado.
Just trying to over here. Say, put a tracker down right next to the drill. Do I use it? Not nearly enough. Get over here and then I'll be able to unencumber myself. Okay. Deploy. Oh, I saw it there. There we go. Deploy that. Deploy that. That. Yeah, is there really any reason to put a door in it once I get the whole thing wired up?
Well, if you're connecting it to everything else, then no.
I figure I'm just taking and going to attach it to the grid, and I just need it to be protected from the elements. There's no reason to add a second battery there.
Oh, that's a shit ton of soybean.
So, there we go. Either highly weather resistant or completely weatherproof, one of the two. Box without doors and windows. Any device is idle. Okay, that's something that says, oh crap. Just to inspect. It's charging up. Okay, that did pick up good. So I had to double check to make sure it was actually charging and everything.
It's kind of brazen to put the floor down without a frame. I thought you would have taken the stone frame with you.
I almost did, and then I kind of walked off without it. I mean, it's not like it's lacking the structural integrity it needs.
True.
I'm not worried about the aesthetics, obviously. I'm just, we got solar panel, battery, deep drill, and I want the battery not to go dead in a storm again. Well, that was a little bit of an ouch. Oh, I'll get over this way. So one more battery and one more solar panel, and I can do double up on the copper. And even without refreshing the biofuel, we'll have copper coming out the wazoo. Let's see. Well, do I want the do I want a battery on it, or do I just want to drag a wire out there from the house?
I mean, as long as we're resting, you can just keep it on there.
Figure as long as the
we can build a secondary house if need be.
well, I'm trying to decide for the copper drills. One is just outside a cave, one is just inside a cave. I could drop a backup battery in the cave and the solar panel right outside and keep both of them going strong. Or I could just take and run a wire from the gold drill over to where they are, and that's just a matter of laying down the wire. As long as our home network isn't struggling with the power load.
Supply 26,575, demand 17,800.
What's the daylight excess?
Supply 26,575, demand 17,800.
Yeah, but it's intermittently higher too. Of course, we could offset that by one, adding another battery to the cave, and two, adding another solar panel to the platform.
True. I guess we can see what it does over a night and then
Yeah.
change from that.
Well, I suppose. So the added bonus is I don't have to. If I do that, I don't have to wait to build more stuff to do the initial transition to the other drill.
But we're hitting
Yeah.
So we're gonna
I will. Yep, I will. I will put myself in a corner. Actually, I'm gonna stick myself in the
have plenty of it
sleeping area.
to consider biofuels. So
Well, we're gonna. It's gonna be a while before we're off biofuel completely.
well, and even then, some of the stuff
Yeah,
got brought over biofuel.
for sure, for sure. All right. Well, I am. Where's the
All right.
Discord?
Thank you so many people who decided to jump see what was going on. TUES, and then it'll be Hannah, Terry, and Jen. Yeah, you guys have a good evening, and the zoo is closed. Have a good night.
Bye, all.